Wait, which Fiora do they run on the sideboard? Is the Fiora worthy?
Uh,
No, on the sideboard on the main champion.
it depends. I don't know what their current one is.
Ja, der Main-Decking, der Free-Cost Fiora.
Yeah, but I just see the guy has the guy who got second. He puts one copy of each in the main deck, so I guess he just chooses one
Worthy
from
is
that.
his chosen initially, it looks like.
Okay. There's a card missing here. Lucians, Call the Glories, BF Swords.
What do I want to do here? Let's go. All right, I'm just gonna play this thing. Do you want gold?
I think I do, yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. I'll superfy my guy so I can draw
Yep.
two. Uh, all right.
Oh, you want to have a key difference on the Victor list? Aside from card sharp.
Oh yeah,
I run shins in the main board.
I see. Is this good to draw two?
Yep.
I gotta find your YouTube. What is it again?
I can send you a link. There it is. I put it in the main general channel. Okay, what was I doing here? I got my points. I drew some cards.
Wait.
Oh, you gotta not have echo. um, did I? Oh, I was about to make a recruit. That's what I was doing. I'll put one there, and I'll come back. I'll play another card sharp. Do you want more gold?
I do, yes.
All right. I like gold. Everybody likes gold. Hmm. I'll play Viktor. I'll hide a card. You score. All right, I'll score. I'll stupefy my guy. Draw 2.
Yep.
Play this. I guess that's
Probably have decree at this point, but let's see.
extra gold for deflect. And I'll get recruit as well. I'll kill my guy and draw a card.
Yep, yep.
I get a gold and a recruit. You score.
I mean, surely you have decree, right?
Yeah, I got decree. I got 2 decrees if you want it.
Okay. Start.
I'm just deciding what to do here. Mulligan. I mean, sideboarding. Some interesting decisions. All right, we'll try that. All right.
I think that's pretty telling if you mulligan that. How useful it is.
So my thought was I already had enough early game, so like I didn't need to have that. All right. You gotta give me these decisions. Why you gotta give me these decisions? Oh, Oh no, this isn't a decision. This is obvious. Okay.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I for some reason I was like, oh, I only have the one unit. I don't have a recruit. But I did have a recruit, so that actually made it quite easy. We're gonna go ahead and do this.
I would have killed the other guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Like do it backwards?
Yeah, like, well, what is the 2 mine gonna help you with?
Nothing, I guess. So yeah,
Right.
that's a good point.
I would have not put the hit in either.
I definitely would have put that there, regardless.
Yeah, it's just like a little mana starter with that.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
I think if you just call the other one, have a gold, hold the hit in, you definitely get to play the hit
Do
in
it the next
regardless.
turn. Yeah, that's
You
probably
do the next
better.
turn and you don't descale yourself.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, I'm thinking like no way that hidden is ever wages of pain.
It's a big dick move. Big dick no brain move.
I'll kill my guy and draw 3.
Yep.
You score. Uh, what should I do? What should I do here?
Yeah, like the actual like the 1 rune difference is a little.
It is a little annoying, yes. Okay, we'll just play this up here. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go score. Recruit. Use my gold. I'll kill the guy. Draw 3.
Yep.
Now what? Now what?
I think there's one play. There's only one.
Yeah. What do I want to do? All right. I guess we just kill this Lucian,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just make a recruit. And pass. agree.
Oh, that's fine.
Go up here. Oh, he runs away. He runs away. We'll go up here. Kill that guy. Call.
Okay. Fine.
Sure. Interesting. Call again.
Okay.
Yep. I have miscalculated.
Wait. Yeah.
I-
You.
Yeah, okay. Good game. Good game. I miscalculated.
Technically it's not over.
No,
You could keep
he
going.
I couldn't get the guy off the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you did.
How would I get Rune
Yes.
Runner off the battlefield?
You're already in Call of the Week.
I didn't have another call of the week.
Oh, you didn't? I
No,
didn't even saw one in your hand.
no, it was a hidden blade.
No, my bad.
All right, let's do this. Do you want some gold?
Don't need the gold.
No gold? Sure.
Yup. Go here.
You score.
Actually, the buff first.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I don't think I do. I think I just drop this and fast.
All right. I'll wages over here.
I will
He's got
think
discipline.
about this.
Okay. Interesting. Hmm. I'm gonna leave a recruit up there.
I guess I take this.
Oh no, it's a watcher.
Oh,
That's very unfortunate.
Okay, but do I stay?
Considering all the stuff you have on the board, it's only like 4 cards left. Or non-spells.
Something like that.
feel like I should play around Watcher, but I don't know. Other line plays into Singularity, so difficult.
Let's try this. You have to reveal it.
You get the trigger
Okay.
first.
Oh wow, wow, that is some nonsense.
Okay.
That is some nonsense.
Get fucked.
7. Yeah, I guess I just do it.
That is some garbage, is what that is.
Win all that shit.
Oh, he didn't even have
I
to win
knew
wallet.
I knew he had to know so fast. I knew it.
Yeah, I was playing into Singularity all game.
Yeah, I knew when you had the 2 up, when you didn't buff, I was like, I think I went through all the options. Like, it has to be not so fast. There's no other thing else.
I guess at this point with Windwall on hand, should be chilling.
Yikes.
Windwall, I don't know. Think about this. Down to 3 hand cards. If you like. The Imperial Decree now, I think I'm super fine. I go down to 3 runes, down to 5. I'm rolling this. So if you do this, you probably don't have another good removal spell. Yeah.
Are you gonna pull another amazing spell?
Let's see. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if this guy lives.
Do you want some gold?
I mean, sure, yeah, I didn't have runes, why not? I guess I have to fish.
Yep.
Okay, spin. This is an interesting top deck. I think I do this.
Well, that's pretty annoying.
You got options.
Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna go up here.
Okay, wow, that's interesting. Oh, might increase, I'd assume. So if you like watch a call, it's kind of annoying. Any more use for this card? No, I don't think so. I think I just use it.
Another punch first.
Mm-hmm. You're on 3.
All right, we'll kill him.
Okay, let me think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna save him.
It's pretty obnoxious. Pretty obnoxious. I'll draw a card.
Okay.
I can recruit.
Like specifically Waiters of Pain and Hidden Blade. Kinda hard, but I don't know how you would clear the Ruin Runner, so just ignore it. Hidden Blade, Hidden Blade. Two, three, four, five. This. Watcher is nasty. But also I'm not in a hurry, so I guess I can just wait a turn. Okay, let's see. This guy in here.
Yep.
Okay, draw one, spend the buff, draw one, ready him. And just buff the going both.
Yeah,
Okay, wow.
I was not meant to win this game. All right, cool.
That
Good
is
game.
an unfortunate top deck, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I hit both watchers on that. I just you can't win.
Yeah. Rest
Yeah.
of my hand was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't have punch first there, I cleared the board basically. Like, but yeah.
I was thinking I could on guard, but if I on guard and then you watch afterwards, I'm kind of in a bad
I wasn't
situation.
sure if you played on guard or not, so I was.
I mean, if you face a Lee Sin at Vegas, you gotta expect them to have on guard, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how useful On Guard is anymore, honestly. Pretty much On Guard, I mostly use it into Kaisa to be able to have one up and develop and still survive like
It's like your
Star.
Singularity answer pre-siding, and then it's also good with Irelia. So also a lot of decks are running Dreaming Tree, so I figured I should kind of run it. At least this 2 of. Fiora, Viktor, Kaiser. Azir runs Dreaming Tree. Set runs Dreaming Tree, I think.
Azir
Relia,
runs?
Yasuo. Yeah,
Azir
Azir
doesn't
runs
run.
Dreaming Tree.
I have not
So you
seen
can.
Azir doesn't run Dreaming Tree.
Oh, I've seen the
Nah.
guy in the runes and Rift ladder. The Azir one trick. He runs Dreaming Tree. Because Azir has like 0 draw power.
Now he plays with 0 draws.
But yeah, he also plays Death Grip and Hidden Blade.
Right, so that, yeah, those are his draws. Death Grip is such an odd card. It's difficult to make work.
Yeah, but in their decks that it does work, it's so good. Like Azir and Fiora.
In Fiora?
Fiora? Yeah, the top list ran it, right? The hook list.
No,
Pretty sure.
not this one. The one that got second.
I think I saw it today. Yeah, he has 2 in main deck.
I'm looking at the list. Oh, this is Fuju. Oh, this is Fuju. Which one am I looking at? It's the wrong one.
Jenku is today.
Oh, where is that list?
Plays triple hook.
Oh, yeah, so that's weird then. All right, so let's see. Playing a match is good and all, but what are the questions that each of us have with our deck so we can iron those out?
How do I not get ran over by Viktor when I lose the die roll? Like a Kalon opening hand.
Yeah, but I mean, Victor's not going to be very popular, most likely, right?
I think
Was it
at
popular?
Bologna he will, because it's 1 week after launch, right? So
Mm.
since it's a set 1 deck, I'm also expecting a lot of Kaiser. That's why I run a Primal Strength in main deck. If it was like Vegas, I was going to I'd build the deck a bit differently. More tuned for Draven and Irelia.
Oh, because you're going to Bologna, right?
Yep. It's just 1 week after launch.
Yeah, so there might be a higher amount of Kaisas, as you're saying. There's probably going to be a fair amount of Yees as well, then. Annie's, just out from the last set.
Yeah, but those are all fine. I've practiced plenty against Annie and E.
Yeah, Victor's pretty easy to complete. The set 2 build it's easy.
I guess against Viktor, I just have to draw Ruin Runner and the Sonias, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I was so annoyed that I had salvage, but I couldn't make you flip it.
Yep. That's why I
Wait,
like GA, because GA just gets outed. Then you lose.
Wait. So
It's also what I've had happen to me in the past when I played against Viktor and just dropped the Sonias in base. It always got removed. So
Yeah.
it's a lesson I learned. You always have to hide it against Viktor.
how do you feel about the card sharp DT? I don't like it.
He's pretty okay. I mean, it definitely solves the like I can't get gold problem. He's also like big enough that it matters a little bit in some matches. Like I've found him to help out in several matches against like random
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's a pros and cons thing, right? So like if you play him, my main 2 concerns are this. So you go first, you can only play 1 unit. That's the first thing. If you're going second, right? That's one. Problem number 2 is that basically your turn 2 play is also scoffed. Because basically your only choice is like if you have him, you'll probably be trying to play him as early on as possible. If you do that while you're at 4 mana or 5 mana, it means that if you're at 4 mana, you have no other play. So on your turn 2, you can only play him and that's it, and just play your recruit. Which me versus like play a 2-drop and they have 2 up to do like the other thing, the Spoils of War or something.
I mean, the
Or
thing is, if you have one of the other cards, you just make a recruit and
yeah,
pass.
so then then he's like a dead card, is what I'm saying.
Well,
A lot
he's
of the
like
time.
an extra early game card that
Yeah,
gets you
because
gold.
then did you try
Which
to
what I'm saying is
choose
like
Sentry?
for the curve of options, if you're going first or second, the two mites conquering Poro, usually on each turn it leaves you open to be able to do the two mana spoils of war or do wages of pain or something else. But when you play card sharp, a lot of the time when I'm looking at the curve of the options, it's like you can't do shit. Like that's it.
Did you try Watchful Sentry? I feel like that could be good in Viktor in the spell list.
I think the gold is more about the issue. It's not really the draw.
Yeah, it's more about both gold and board presence, and Sentry
I'm just
doesn't.
thinking if you're like playing against the Camel deck, for example, and you don't draw into Decree, what do you do?
Well, he has Watchers.
Yeah, I've Watcher.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're playing against the Camel deck, the orange deck is just gonna keep the punch first for Watchers, right? Because he has no use for those in the matchups, because it's not a reaction spell. So he doesn't get to play it on any of your spells. He's just gonna stick in the hand until you drop the Watcher.
Yeah, but that's it is what it is. I don't think there's a counterplay, right? Like
I mean, I have
our only
decrees,
options
right? Like,
and yeah, our only
and
options with Victor
calls.
are Watchers and Degrees and calls. And if you just have the answers, then you just have the answers. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
Because the first game you played Dreaming Tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drew so much of that, and then game
Yeah.
2 and game 3, you were kind of low on hand size.
Did you put any extra console or did you not on Valma?
I did not touch the
Yeah,
consults.
no, but you didn't put the extra one in from the sideboard, right?
I don't have one in the sideboard.
Oh, wait, what is your list? Let me think. Let me look at it.
Like if you were saying that gold is an issue and that you want to get to high energy, why are you playing Consult over a card draw card that doesn't cycle, you know?
I mean, consult draws 2 cards, and you can hide it, which is
Which also
generally.
triggers the uh, Victor.
I mean, the
I see
biggest
it's,
benefit of consult is it doesn't cost energy, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so like power cost is not terrible.
it's just,
The thing is like you do need the card draw pretty heavily in some matches, and I feel like the consult is better than drawing like than playing the Sentry or Yordle, because
I think
then
the,
because you need that mana to make proactive plays a lot of the time, and so like playing 3 cost Yordle or 2 cost Sentry, then you only have 5 mana left or something, and then you're kind of fucked because you need to have like a lot of mana open. Consult then solves that problem and also gives you more draw because it's 2. And most of the time, you're okay on the gold problem, but you do have to have the cards for the gold. So I think I think Plundering Poro is better than Card Sharp personally. And I have one consult on the sideboard for the Vilema match specifically because I do tend to run a little low. But then the other two, it's not a huge issue most of the time. The other thing I do is like I don't have the Thousand Tails in main board, which is I'm not sure what's the right thing. I have the Xin Zhaos because what I find most problematic is when people have like a 4 might or something on the board or a 3 might, and it's just easy to have a turn 3 play with the Xin Zhao that gets over it.
Yeah.
And then Thousand Tails, I think, is more of a sideboardy thing that I would add in. I find that Xin Zhaos are to that like hump when it's like when a turn 3 or turn 4 play where you're not quite trying to throw a singularity feels really bad or something else. Like this feels a pretty good option, but I might be wrong. Thousand Tails is not bad either.
what's the reason for Harness Dragon over Vengeance in side deck?
It's not spell, so you can you don't get hit by hard bargain. Uh,
Ah, okay, yeah.
and the
All right,
body the body's pretty relevant sometimes.
let me have a whack at it. So, but first is like the first question. I want to like when we play a match, like have questions in mind so that we know what we're trying to like improve on. Um, let's see.
The one thing I was unsure about was that punch first on a camel when I was thinking about the on guard or the punch first.
Well, that's decision-making questions. I think the first question is like the deck building questions, and then while we play, we can review decision-making questions afterwards. So how about we do something like okay, boxing like in terms of your deck, do you have any questions of like, should I have this card or not have this card? Like, what's the biggest question that you have right now?
Think about this one. Well, easily the free drop ratios.
The three dot ratios because
Because
you're at 10.
yeah, because I've tested 9, I've tested 10, I've tested 11 and 12. Like it's all benefits and drawbacks. 'Cause if I run more free drops, tends to brick more. If I run less free drops, just tend to not find them on the opening hand, right? Then also, which free drop do I want to run alongside First Mate and Lucian? So I think there's like a case to be made for the Blade Keeper as well as Wielder of Water and Sunlit Guardian.
Okay, so the first question is just, I think that's just a mathematical question. I don't think, playing matches is gonna be the answer.
Yup.
Um, we have calculators for that, and so it just depends. So because you right now, like if you miss that turn three drop, like turn one drop going second, which you most likely at the very least you'll play in a gear like a Zonia's or something. How devastating is it? Because the games right now are not super fast. They're like slower than before, I think.
Yeah, like if I play Sonya's into Irelia, I'm giga fine in every matchup except like hyper aggro in your Lucian.
Right. Because like the previous meta with like Kaisa and Annie, like the games were just super fast.
Yup.
With Draven, he's a little slower. Like he's not as like yes, he's can be pretty fast, but maybe a tiny bit slower than the other
Yeah,
ones, which were like full
Irelia
blown.
is also slow.
And Irelia is pretty slow, right? So the priority of going to like 11, which I think from a mathematical standpoint, like if you need a turn two drop, a turn one drop, I think 11 is the most consistent number because you're at 93%. And if you spread it out over a tournament, which is 9 sets the first day, that means you get 25 matches or more, depending if you win or lose. And then half of them you might go first or second. So that's like 13 matches at least or something. That means you'll miss like one match, most likely. You know what I'm saying?
But that doesn't sound too bad actually.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you can just do the math on it, and then you kind of decide what's your comfort level. And depending on what the meta is, like if you need a turn one drop, and then secondly, if your deck particularly needs a turn one drop. So based on that, that's just a mathematical question you're asking. The second question is like, okay, which turn two drops? So first you have to decide, are you okay with one less, and then you can take off the sunlit, or do you want to keep the sunlit? If you want to keep the sunlit, then the second question comes into play, which is which do we want sunlit or something else? So it just depends. Did I share with you like the little calculator that I made that we can just answer that question now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I'm always checking on MTG Nexus.
I made one specifically. I mean, it works for anything, but uh, let me show you this. I find it's helpful. I don't know what's out there. Let me show you this. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here in the general. So open that. I just made it with AI real quick. Okay, so you currently have 10 copies, right?
Yep.
And so you put the number 10 in the basic probability calculator. That's taking into consideration mulligans. That takes it into account. And so you have a 90% chance of drawing. If we look at a tournament, right? So tournament 9 sets on the first day. How many sets is it in the second day if you get top 64? It's 3 matches?
No, I think
Like
day 1 is 8 games, and then day 2 they do up to the 15th game, and then they do top 8